The Ten Commandments. Commandment number 1. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
So what is Ukuphahla? Ukuphahla is an act that we do to communicate with our ancestors. It is not a prayer.
Commandment number 2. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments.
So I have my incense on, I have my candles on. Candela lami lokuhlanganisa imimoya eliyelo, summoning the spirits of air. Candela lami elibhungu, summoning the spirits of water. Elimhlophe, summoning enlightenment and summoning the manifestations of things into life. And I have a green candle, summoning the spirits of earth.
By the mercy and knowledge and wisdom of God, allow me to explain this. When God says in Exodus 20, verse 3 to 6, when he said, "You shall not bow down to them or worship them," the question you should ask yourself is, them who? The answers are above. Number 1, he says, anything in the heaven above. There you have your galaxies, you have your stars, you have the sun, you have the moon, you have angels. Do not worship those things. You have prophets who ascended and went to heaven. Do not worship any of them. If it is creation, do not worship. Number 2, on earth beneath. Anyone, irrespective of the rank or position which that person held in front of God or mankind at large, do not worship anyone who has ever set foot in this world. Anyone who is buried, or anyone who's alive, or anyone who's to come. Do not worship mankind. Not only mankind, animals, insects, everything that is on earth or beneath, do not worship it. It is still part of creation. Even the creatures which are underneath the waters or oceans, rivers, whether you call them amadlozi, or you call them spirits, or you call them mermaids, or you call them whatever name, even the fishes or marine spirits, whatever, do not worship those things. They are still creation. God has created them. In the book of Psalms 95 verse 6, it reads, "Come, let us bow down in worship. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker." Again in the book of Psalms 9 verse 2, it reads, "I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing the praises of your name, O Most High."
Can I call my ancestors? Then you ask whatever that you want to ask.
In the book of Jeremiah 33 verse 3, it reads, "Call to me and I will answer you. I will tell you the great and hidden things that you have not known." So the Sangomas are doing the contrary of the laws of God, specifically on worship. They are worshiping, they are calling upon, they are summoning other spirits or other entities than God, which is blasphemy.
The symbol of this, it's also summoning the spirits of earth and invoking ancestral spirits.
Second commandment is, you shall not make yourself any graven image. That is, don't bow down to anything but God. Look at that man. He's bowing down to an idol in the shape of a number 2. The second commandment is, you shall not make yourself any graven image. Don't bow down to anything but God.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
In the book of Ecclesiastes 9 verse 5, it reads, "For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything. Neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Also their love, their hatred, and their envy is now perished. Neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun." Meaning that everyone who have passed away, they cannot benefit those who are still alive. They cannot hear them, they have no knowledge of what is going on. The only memory which they had are the memories of the time they were alive. But any second from then until now, they have no knowledge of that. Neither can you help them in their graves by bringing them food, clothing, snuff, beer. No, you cannot benefit them like that. Come on.
Which is the first commandment of all? Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.